Has anybody seen one of these? It's like half a tin shop. It's pretty cool. I saw it in the store the other day. I had to get it to start meditations and things and so forth in them. Pretty cool. So if anybody has the name of that, let me know. But anyway, this video is on a serious subject that I've been reading about and hearing about a lot about lately, and that is crystal addiction. And upon request, it's also about my crystal haul from my Florida vacation. And how do they relate? Maybe they do. Will my haul show that I'm a crystal addict? Maybe. I'll let you folks be the judge of that. This video is dedicated to Tree, Diane, Janine, Christine, Jane, Paula, and to many, many more of you all out there who think you may or may not be a crystal addict. So anyway, you know, where do we cross that line? You know, I mean, I need crystals for school supplies and for this course. It's my livelihood. You know, aren't I allowed to be obsessed with them? It'd be interesting to have like a committee, like with Stephanie, to make up a list of 20 questions or whatever to see if you qualify for being a crystal addict. Questions such as, you know, do you obsess over crystals night and day where it interferes with your family life? Do you go into a New Age or crystal shop and go grossly over your budget? Do you ever sit outside or wait outside a New Age store waiting for it to open when you had a different purpose to go somewhere? And there are many, many more qualifying questions like this. I don't know, I feel like I'm one of the more fortunate ones. I have what you call an enabler with me. My wife supports my crystal purchases. She may be a crystal addict herself, but only she can answer that. I will not judge that. You know, she's very supportive of me and my crystal. In fact, she even suggests a lot of times. We seem to have two of everything. If she gets something, I have to get something. A good example of that is this lithium quartz that she picked up in Florida. It's gorgeous, you know, and when we got home from our trip, I started getting emails and so forth, and about lithium crystals on eBay and so forth, and the next thing you know, I mean, she felt that I had to have one, and so I got this one. And I don't know if you notice, it's a gorgeous lithium quartz with phantoms in it. So, you know, and the fact that she has 8 singing bowls, you know, hey, that's, you know, that's her problem, you know. She uses them and loves them, and they help her a lot. So anyway, now I'll get into my Florida haul, and the Florida trip was interesting. We have a timeshare in Fort Myers Beach, Florida, that we go to every year, and we've had one New Age shop, but this year is kind of interesting with Facebook and everything like that. I was noticing, and this is all about synchronicity. I've had so much synchronicity in my life recently too. It's, especially with crystals, it's amazing. But I got these, you know, I saw these Facebook videos from Tree on a Jay Schweb with a crystal pyramid, you know, which was a mind-blowing thing. And so I was decided to, while we were there, look up, you know, Jay Schweb to see, you know, what else he did and so forth. And it turns out that he had done a showing at a shop in Cape Coral, Florida, which is 11 miles from us. And my wife goes, "We're there tomorrow," and I'm like, "Okay." Anyway, that was pretty cool. That shop is called The Positive Way of Change. Lori Crawford runs it. It was an amazing place. It is like a healing center where a lot of different types of healers get together and so forth. And I really liked it. I learned a lot and got a lot of great ideas out of it. Again, this is all the synchronicity. Some of the other synchronicity type things was while I was on the west coast of Florida, Stephanie was on the west coast, California. We were both seeing dolphins, and Stephanie mentioned dolphin stones, and Tree also just did something about dolphin stone, and that is Larimar. And this I didn't get on the trip, but I've been really drawn to it recently. And this is a gorgeous cabochon, and personally, I wouldn't mind if Diane got some wire on that for me. That would be, I'd like to see her get her hands on that, and that'd be kind of an interesting idea, Diane, to if somebody had stones, you could wrap them for them for a fee. I would do it for sure. And so also while I was down within that particular store, I got a nice malachite. And malachite seems to, Stephanie's talking about things going up, and I've noticed even like on eBay and everything like that, malachite, is something that, you have to really fight for now, which is kind of interesting. So anyway, I'll go on with the Florida Hall and any other synchronicity I can think of. There was a lot. This is a blue kyanite that I picked up. A lot of these are in bunches of 6. Like this is blue aragonite, and I hadn't seen that. And you're speaking of the dolphin stone again. It looks a lot like that. I was really attracted to it. But this will be good. I got 6 of those for grids and layouts and so forth. One of the synchronicity items that I had noticed was this is tourmalated quartz, and I had almost bought some in this shop and I didn't, and then I saw that one of the cohorts had put a article on tourmalated quartz, and I didn't get the 6 that I had seen there, so I ended up going to a shop real quick and getting that. Another rock I picked up, or crystal that I picked up that I really liked, is this smoky quartz, and it's a really deep, dark smoky, and much to our surprise, it's got a nasty little chip, but it's I still really like it. And I don't know if you can see it in the light here, but it's got a double phantom in it also, which is a bonus. We didn't even see that when we bought it, so I was just very attracted to this smoky quartz. And I also got a selenite candle holder. I love selenite. And well, I've said I had to get 2 candles like this because they're hard to come by when you need them, a gold and a silver. So I picked up those. And a nice piece of celestite. And usually you see them in geodes, but really like this. And a couple of more lodestones. Nice raw pieces. You can see the iron filings on them. Pretty happy with those. Gives me a few now. This is one. I'm going to call it a stone that we don't hear about too much. Although in the last play date that we had, it came up, Nuummite. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. It's Nuummite. I certainly know how to spell it. And It's from Greenland, and it's one of the older stones, being 3 billion years old. It's from, like I said, it's from Greenland, and you can only mine it in the summertime. So it's also known as the Sorcerer's Stone. I carry around one in my pocket daily. I've had it for a couple of years, have been drawn to it, but we don't hear much discussion about it. Then also, when we were in Florida, I did a healing on my mother, and I used a malachite for her heart, and she, asked me what to use for pain, so I gave her my malachite and picked this one up to replace it. But she really resonated well with the healing and with malachite, so pretty happy about that, to give that to her for a little pain relief. And I got a tangerine Lemurian. I've got smoky, and I've got clear, and I've got one pink, but this is the first tangerine. It's funny to have, you can see the sand on the bottom where it came from. And the lithiums are like that too. It's interesting, they're from Brazil, and to me it's almost like they're very closely related, it seems. A nice little cabochon turquoise. And this I really liked. I like copper a lot, and so I saw a copper spear. It's really heavy, but it's pretty cool. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I really like having a copper spear. And again, these are like, most of these stones are going to be for healing and so forth, and schoolwork. So, and another one of the synchronicities, after seeing that play date, there's some stones here that I haven't heard too much about, and they were mentioned in that play date. This one really intrigued me, along with a lot like this, and that is supposedly blue obsidian. And I've never heard of it, but this place had obsidian of all color and clarity like that. And if anybody thinks that's glass, or if that's true or whatever, email me or whatever. I would love to hear about it. I only got one of those, but I got 6 of the greens because I couldn't believe it. Look at the clarity in those stones. So I don't know. They had, it's where you can make a whole chakra kit out of obsidian like that. So I was, I don't know, a little skeptical, but I still was drawn to it. Here is a copper sulfate, and I thought that was gorgeous, the color and all that. And it's funny because we're making crystals, and I can make a copper sulfite crystal. It's kind of poisonous, so I don't know if I'm going to do it, but it'll make a blue crystal just like that. And another one of my favorites is for the throat chakra is blue lace agate, and I picked up a nice one there. Got a little spot on it, but I didn't have one like this big, so it'll make for good chakra kits. And I had meant to get a they had a yellow obsidian also, but I ended up getting where I thought I was getting it. I ended up getting 2 yellow aventurines, which it's a nice mistake. I like aventurine in this form for like the solar plexus chakra. It's pretty cool, nice energy. And I'm not going in any way, shape, or form. I'm just trying to go through this. I know this is probably going to be a long video, but bear with me. And this is, I I got 6 lodestones, and there's the shavings on it. And it's magnetic. I didn't know that it would hold its magnetic qualities being polished a little bit like it is, but I really like that. So I've got some nice polished lodestone for either grids or layouts. And this was one of the ones I was talking about that we haven't heard too much of, but it was mentioned on the Playdate, and that was shungite. And it's black, and Stephanie said she had some around her speakers or something. And I've been attracted to this. I've seen it, in books and stuff, but this is the first time I saw it, so I decided, I grabbed 6 pieces of that for layouts and so forth. And I got another set of copper dowsing rods. So they were inexpensive, and I grabbed a set of those. And this was a cute little tangerine quartz. I was really attracted to it, and the interesting thing that came about it is it turns out that it's got a window on it. Right there, you can see the window. So I was kind of happy about that. I had to have it. A little tangerine quartz with a window. And the tiger iron wand. It's just a little one. I've got a lot of tiger iron around. I'm kind of physical, and I figured this would be good for pain, like with muscle and so forth. Massage. And this is it's kind of a double terminated quartz crystal. It's nothing spectacular. It's got some kind of, it's not a phantom, but it looks like an inclusion of some type inside of it. But it's just got a really cool shape. It's kind of like connected with 2 double terminated. So it was kind of inexpensive, so I had to get that. And then we have some amber, nice big rough pieces for grids, cat hair, and layouts. I'd like that. I've had good luck using that for the sacral chakra. And a little rough pink tourmaline. Looks like it's in quartz. And a fuchsite, which I've got a larger piece, but I wanted a smaller piece. Nice heart chakra action. A selenite hand stone. Love this. It's got this nice little brown streak in it, polished. It's gorgeous. I love selenite. And one thing that Stephanie's talked about a lot that I haven't seen until then, so I had to get some, is howlite. And that'll go good for grids and layouts and classwork. It's like, I'm not an addict. This is all work-related stuff, When I forgot, I also got a selenite lamp. While I was down there. Kind of cool. Because like I said, I really love selenite. Getting back to the grind here. Some more gritty type rocks and so forth. Crystals are copper nuggets, for 6 of those for grids and so forth. And then this is one of the more interesting items, because it's only been in the last year that I've learned this. We've heard so much about lepidolite, and I always see it polished, or I've got a wand, and you know, I kind of knew it was purple mica, but this is a piece of lepidolite in its mica form. And I don't know if that would be considered the crystal of it. I don't know. I have to. But it's mica, but it's lepidolite. It's purple mica. So I thought that was really interesting. I never hear of it mentioned that way, but so I had to grab a piece like that. I don't know if it'd be more powerful or. And then this is just a tumbled amethyst, but I could use all the third eye stones I can get. And then we're getting there, almost done. Chastolite, I got 6 of those. They have the crosses on them. That'll be good for grids and layouts. I've always wanted those. And the other one that is always mentioned all the time, and I never had it, and I've never seen it until I went down there in person to the store, is Unakite. And I'm real happy to have that. It's got the like pinks and greens in it, nice heart and grid stones. So that's about it for my haul, believe it or not. I do want to show you one other thing. This is, my wife picked up, this is another stone that we don't talk about very much, but this is a moonstone spear with black tourmaline. Thought you might like that. And you can see but we don't talk about moonstone that much. I'm supposed to be wearing it right now. And I like it a lot. It balances my masculine and feminine sides, and it's a real, I like moonstone a lot. So that's about it for now. Until my next video, which is, are you a media or Facebook addict? No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, crystal abundance to all, and thank you for watching.